Hello guys, welcome back to Fix It channel, part 2 of rebuilding this 2017 Chevy Cruze. Please subscribe for more videos like these on Fix It channel, and you can go ahead and hit that ring that bell, bottom right corner right here. So if you don't want to miss any one of these newer videos, you can go ahead and ring that bell and subscribe to the channel. So far I've had my frame guy kind of pull a little bit on this frame rail, and we decided it was still salvageable, basically fixable, instead of cutting and replacing a new one. And as you can see, I hope you can see right there, that gap right over here is gone. There's like a slight right over here, just a little tiny gap, which is not a big deal. And this fender rail is also bolted in with two 15mm bolts. You can see one of them right over here, the other one is behind this horn right over here. It's not easily visible, maybe from this angle we could see it. So anyways, it's fairly straight. Next I would probably have to go ahead and install the fender on it. I also went ahead and installed this windshield washer reservoir fluid bottle, the tank, and fill it up with the windshield washer fluid. And I tested it so far. It's been working fine. There are no leaks on the hose, no leaks on the bottle. And I also went ahead and installed this brand new horn that I picked up from Chevy dealer. The bottle was picked up used. I think it was around $65–70 range or so, give or take. I do have the receipt saved. The horn was around $25 to $30 range from my Chevy dealer. And this is the socket for the headlight. So with that, the fender rail is pretty much straightened. When I install the fender, I'm gonna smooth out these misalignments. That's not a big deal, since the fender and headlight are gonna cover that up. It just doesn't look as pretty as the original one, the way it was manufactured. But overall, we have our 4-inch gap up top here and all the way here, and about 3 to 4 inches gap right over here. And before we straighten this fender rail, I don't know if you saw it in part 1 of this video, but earlier I forgot to shoot it initially, the video of that. So this tip of this fender rail was rubbing against this tire once I put the tire back. So now there's that 4-inch plus gap. There's plenty of room, so it's pretty straightened. And I was also working on this front hood. I've got it kind of installed, and I'm going to go ahead and lower the front hood to show you the repair I did on it. And so I painted it. Basically the repaired part was this part right over here, and of course it's got a couple of minor imperfections. I know it because I did the repair job, and usually when you do the repairs, you know the minor imperfections, and we tend to notice the imperfections instead of the good job that we do. So overall I did 2 coats of black metallic paint and 2 coats of clear coat. I did 2 coats just to give it plenty of clear coat so that there would be enough room to wet sand and buff the paint. And it had over 2 dozen hail damages, dings. So you could I repaired most of them. You could probably see like this one over here. There's like 4 or 5 very minor imperfections, but once we buff them, they're not going to be as noticeable. And because of colder temperatures, it's November right now, I had a little bit of overspray right in this area. I don't know if you can see it. That's just a clear coat overspray on the second coat. So hopefully we can remove that through buffing. I've done that a couple of times before. During wet sanding, we can fix that, so that's no big deal. So that's the front hood. Next would be just to buff that hood. And this car, I also have to refill the transmission fluid on it. So let me show you. Because of the CV axle being torn, some of the transmission fluid leaked out, and I fill it up with about 3 quarts, but it seems to be low at times, so we're gonna fill it up with Chevy AC Delco brand Dextron 6 automatic transmission fluid. And the front bumper is missing on this vehicle, so transmission fluid is one of the things we're gonna have to do. I also have this front bumper kind of in my garage. The bumper cover, the 2 grills, left and right fog light covers installed. The bumper cost around $350 from a